Hey everybody, it's Lance the Lush. Now Lush fans, I got a treat for you guys today. We're actually talking homebrewers today. Now before I begin with this review, let me let you know what happened. Now a friend of mine actually got me onto this particular brewery. Now he's a friend of the person that actually creates it. We got in contact, he agreed to send me over some samples, and here we are now. Now I told him I'm going to be subjective, he knows that. But without further ado, today we're talking about Fat Wasp Brewery, their Christmas Ale 2015. Now before anybody says, why are you doing it so late? Well, I just found out about it 2 weeks ago. And looking at my calendar on my computer, the date is the 23rd of January. So, sorry guys, I would have done it before the Christmas season started, but that's okay. Things happen, you know what happens. But I want to let everybody know what I know so far. Now the Christmas Ale 2015, and that's what we're talking about today. Now it has it is 8.5% alcohol by volume, and the IBUs are 85. Now obviously there's no reviews on it, and this will be the very first review. Excuse me, a little frog in my throat today. So we're going to take a look at it right now. Now before I begin, being a home brewer, obviously, you know, there's going to be no printing or anything like that on it. But you really can't tell. I know you can't. But the logo is on the bottle cap. And I should have asked him about how he did that, what company he used. Now we're going to take a look right now. I need to stop yapping and get started this review. Now I pop it. There's no... Now there's no... I'm seeing no smoke at all. Now I do get that Christmas spice smell. I do get that from the beginning. But that's about all I'm getting, so we'll take a pour here. I'll say it's pouring actually relatively smooth, which is good. Now in this one here, it actually gave me some really good head. I mean, we're talking 4 fingers worth, and I know for a fact I poured this right. Now, there we go. We're definitely getting those Christmas spices now. Now, the best way to describe it is like those spicy Christmas cookies. You know, not necessarily cinnamon smell, but you know what I mean as far as Christmas spices. You do your own investigation as far as that if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to pick up anything else, and I can't. But I will say it poured very, very dark. And I know you can't tell in the camera. It is, I'm actually seeing, I get over my light here. Like, there is some carbonation, but it's so dark you really can't tell. Now, some people like that and some people don't. And I understand that. Oh, by the way, cheers. We're going to find out right now how this is. Okay. The first thing as far as a taste that jumped out at me, you got to go all the way back when I did the Dark Horse Pleat the 5th review. That's the first thing that popped in my head, minus the alcohol by volume, because that was way higher than 8.5%. This is actually pretty good. Now, I should have asked him exactly what he put into it. And I should ask him again, so I can put it down in the description when this video posts. Oh, that's some good latency there. Now, this is one of those ones to where you're going to have... It's definitely a meal drink. I mean, you cannot drink this by yourself, and I'm thankful that I actually ate lunch before I decided to do this review. It's I'm trying to think it's a plural to describe this particular beverage. And I'm sorry, Fat Wasp. This is the first time I had it, especially when I got no reviews basing this off of. Now it's a really good drinker. Now I will say this about the IBUs. I really don't get that high of a number. I know you're saying it's 85, but I don't see where it's at. I mean, we probably said 40, 50, yeah, but 85? I'll take your word for it. Don't get me wrong. Definitely, this is something definitely you have like holiday food, especially the heavier type, or this is something you can have year round with a steak, a good steak. None of that ground round crap. And you know what I'm talking about, guys. Now, you might be wondering why does Lush just rambling? Because when you go into something blind, you just don't know. You just don't know. Now, you're probably wondering, I'll put a little bit more in here. Now, you're probably wondering how many chokaboos I'm going to give this. Well, Lush fans, this is definitely, for a home brewer, this is definitely a 3. And let me explain why I'm only giving it a 3. Well, for one, I don't know when it was bottled. And I should have asked that question. And I totally apologize, guys. Now, it's out, technically it's out of season. Now, we all know light is killer to a beer if it's in a bottle. So, but I'm pretty sure it was in a low lit or dark place. Now, why I want to give it a 5 chocoboo? Well, in all honesty, not really knowing what's exactly in it other than those Christmas spice taste, I really couldn't tell you. Now, I try to smell so I can pick something up. I think that has coffee in it, but I'm not totally sure. There might be chocolate in this. Don't quote me on that. And other than spices, I'm really not picking anything up. I just don't know why. And that's a lot of because I can't give it a full 5. A solid 3 all the way. You can move it to a 4. Now, I'll move it to a 4 if I know when this was bottled. But, folks, I'm going to get off here and stop rambling, yapping. Now, I'll provide the link to their Facebook page. That's all they have. Oh, now, before I forget, according to their official webpage, if I can get to that screen, and apologize for that, that is my fault. I should have had it up. And it says, their short description is, quality home brewed beer by Akron's newest and up-and-coming brewery. So it remains to be seen what happens, but I'll keep everybody posted on what they do. And we'll do another review. That'll be the season finale, by the way. And that's really about it. Well, Lush fans, I'm going to stop yapping. This is Fat Wasp Brewery's Christmas Ale 2015. And stay tuned for the next edition of Lance the Lush.